and investors around the world are becoming more sophisticated, demanding innovative solutions from wealth and asset managers. Combining our deep expertise and experience in both investment and wealth management, Manulife Investment Management offers fully integrated solutions spanning investment funds and pensions globally. Strategically positioned in key markets, our investment and client service operations are supported by seasoned investment professionals across the globe. Today, we are one of the leading global wealth and asset managers. What sets us apart is our 3 complementary global business lines to meet the unique needs of our clients. With our multi-product and multi-channel offerings, our retail investments arm brings institutional capabilities to retail investors, creating unparalleled investment solutions. While our institutional asset management arm provides a comprehensive suite of outcome-oriented solutions to institutions internationally. Our retirement arm offers an open architecture platform, which aims at providing best-in-class products and end-to-end solutions to meet the varied retirement needs. Leveraging the strength of our parent company, Manulife Financial Corporation, which has a rich heritage and investment track record that dates back to the 1800s. We have access to a wealth of experience. With our strong insurance pedigree, we manage risks in a strategic and dynamic way. In Asia, our unrivaled presence and deep understanding of the region enable us to offer strong local insights and flexibility in customizing solutions for every client. It is our unwavering commitment in Asia that makes us a trusted partner of many across the world. Leveraging our local level expertise, as well as extensive global resources and network, we deliver solid investment results not just in public markets, but also private markets. Our long track record and deep capabilities in private assets means you can tap into a diverse group of assets to meet your unique investment needs. Through our differentiated, value-added public and private asset offerings and capabilities, we punch above our weight in delivering outcome-oriented and goal-based investment solutions to our clients. And this sums up our commitment to you. Manulife Investment Management.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jency from the Star Events team, and I'm glad to be your host for the session tonight. Thank you for joining us on this live on web webinar on the topic Finance Advisory, A Road to Freedom. This 1-hour session is organized by Star Media Group with our co-organizer Manulife Investment Management Malaysia Berhad. It is streamed live on Zoom and on our Starbase and Star Facebook pages. Thank you to everyone who's tuning in right now. Do share our Facebook Live link with any of your colleagues, your friends or family who may be keen to join us this evening. All right, a few housekeeping reminders before we get into it. As everyone dials into this webinar through different internet bandwidths and devices, you may or you may not experience minor technical glitches. We hope not, but please be patient with us if there's any. To minimize the risk of technical glitches, all participants have been muted and your video cams have been turned off by default. But do participate by posting in your questions to our speakers. You may send in your questions at any time during the session. Click on the Q&A button at the bottom of your screen if you're joining us via Zoom, or if you're joining us through Facebook, you can place your questions in the comment section. There will also be a short survey at the end, so to those tuning in via Zoom, please take a few minutes to complete it, as your feedback will help us curate more events to suit your likes and your needs. Lastly, and most importantly, please engage, learn, and enjoy. We're here today to hear from 3 speakers who took the leap of faith to achieve financial freedom, and they're here to share their transformational journey, practical steps on what it takes to stay ahead, and the support available in building a thriving business. And our panelists tonight from Manulife Investment Management Malaysia Berhad are Hazim Najmi Kosai bin Muhammad Zihin, Unit Trust Managing Advisor. We also have with us Ms. Cannie Tan, Unit Trust Managing Advisor, and Zihin, Head of Retail Wealth Distribution. And to moderate the session this evening, we have Ms. Annie Tan, Founder and Master Trainer of Soul Transformation Solution. Annie, over to you.
All right. Thank you so much, Jency. Thank you so much, Star Media, for the platform to connect one of the Malaysia's top unit trust company, Manulife Investment Management, to the public who are looking for an opportunity to travel the road to freedom. Now, tonight, you may log in this live show. This is either Zoom or either Facebook Live. Now, those who are going to the Zoom, just feel free to type in your questions into the Q&A box. For those who are logged in through the Facebook Live, I really need your help by clicking that share button. Yeah, and please help to share out to 3 groups in your contact. 3 groups in your contact. All right. Now, can you go ahead and do it now? Click on that share button for those who are watching live on the FB now. All right. Now, let's get started since we just have 1 beautiful hour. Now, a very good evening. 各位晚上好. Malaysian Salam Sejahtera. My name is Annie Tan and I am the moderator for tonight's event. Now, you will discover how tonight the topic is financial advisory, a road to freedom. Isn't that beautiful? A road to freedom. Now you will experience and discover how to own a business and create an alternative income stream in the financial industry. Today, we have invited 3 panelists who will be sharing their transformation in this field and their personal journey towards achieving financial freedom. Now, we have only 60 minutes and we shall end at 9 p.m. Please stay tuned till the end. Now, great. Our panelists looks like pretty ready. Yeah. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah, we actually ready long ago for you guys. You know, for this 1 hour, we have prepared ourselves and to make sure you have something great to take back. Now, don't want to waste much more time. I want to go straight and introduce you, our panelists. Now, I would like to start with the panelist number one. The first panelist here is Encik Hazim Najmi. Now, his professional qualifications is chartered accountant and certified in Australia, Malaysia, as well as New Zealand. Now, his past working credentials was with PricewaterhouseCoopers, was an assurance business advisory. Awesome, kan? Wow, beautiful and impactful credential. Now, Encik Hazim, the managing advisor in Manulife, currently also Manulife Gem Club Double Diamond. He joined Manulife in 2004 with 17 years of experience. Now, today he has, now you got to listen to this, huh? Today, he has total managed portfolio in Manulife worth 218 million with 49 advisors under his wing. And his motto is reach for the stars. Now, our second panelist is Miss Cannie Tan. Cannie is currently the Unit Trust Managing Advisor in Manulife Investment. She joined Unit Trust industry since 2007, and she's also the Certified Financial Planner. Currently, with 15 years of experience under her belt, she co-leads the biggest agency, Buffalo Investment Agency, with 320 advisors. Awesome! Managing total net asset value of today, RM 820 millions. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel excited. Let's put that hand together. Yeah, and also under her wing, many of her new recruits, also the top producers in Manulife. She has won many multiple awards, including the champions of the most prestigious Manulife Gem Clubs Awards 2019. And her motto is, opportunity comes to those who are prepared. Right, our third panelist, Mr. Zihin, is someone who is close in the heart to Manulife. Zihin joined Manulife Investment in January 2019 as a head of retail wealth distributions. He is graduated in Bachelor of Art from University of Strathclyde, UK. Zihin currently holds the Capital Market Services Representative license, and his key functional area includes strategic business development with agency force, financial advisors, as well as partnership distributions. Zihin has more than 20 years of experience in asset management, banking, and life insurance industry in Malaysia. Now, prior to joining Manulife, he was a GM, General Manager, and Director of AIA Pensions and Asset Management. He was subsequently appointed as Chief Agency Officer of Northern Region at AIA Berhad, and has also had several senior leadership roles with M Fund Berhad, Prudential Fund Berhad, and Standard Chartered Bank. Now, ladies and gentlemen, not to waste much more time, let's go to the questions for the first question for today. Right now, I would like to forward this question to Cik Hazim.
Yes.
Now, when I read through your credentials, your qualification, it was so strong, so powerful and impactful. Now, Cik Hazim, tell us, why did you make the choice to pursue your career with Manulife Investment Management?
When I was in auditing, I thought of the other areas of accounting which I need to pursue on, and I'm interested in investment planning, which is part of financial planning. So and apart from it, I see unit trust as a great opportunity to do a business, and from there I took the opportunity to join unit trust industry by joining Manulife Investment, and it has been a great years with Manulife. I'm happy with my decision. All right.
Well, I can tell from that smile. Okay, I can tell from that smile, definitely.
Yeah.
All right. Now, Cannie herself, Cannie was pretty strong. Was in a corporate. She held pretty high position before joining in unit trust industry. Yeah, but yet she actually let go that high pay job and pursue her career here in Manulife. Yeah, so Cannie, tell us, why did you make that choice to pursue your career here in Manulife Investment Management?
Well, I guess when I'm a very, very aggressive lady when I was younger. So after graduated,
Well, I got to correct that. You are still very aggressive and capable.
I agree with that. Yeah, I got to say this.
Thank you. So I was actually working for my family for 14 years as an international marketing manager. And I actually managed to help my company from being a local focused manufacturer to become an export-oriented manufacturer. Well, I was aggressive. I worked very hard and actually I really love it. But over the years, right, things changed. The business was going downhill. And because of the intense competitions, I worked extra long hours together with my team. But the prices were just too stiff that it's so hard to make good profit. So when a company cannot make good profit, what happens? So there's no increment, no bonus. And because of that, I was under extreme stress because I couldn't sleep at night. Why? Because I didn't know how to face my team who worked so much, and put in so much work with me. And I have to tell them, hey, sorry, this year, no bonus again. So, and also during that time, I also feel that my relationship with my families and my husband, and my family are also affected. So I started questioning myself, what do I really want in life? I was torn between family and career. So I'm not sure, our guests here tonight, how many of you actually could relate this? If you're a working mom and, do you feel guilty when you're not home for them? And this was what happened to me many years ago. So finally, it took me almost 5 years that I said, okay, bye-bye, that's enough. But one decision I have made after I decided to quit my job is I am not going to be employed anymore because it's going to be the same thing. So that's why how did I come to unit trust? Actually, the main reason I joined was very, very simple. I've been investing in unit trust since 1995, but I didn't know what I was investing in. So I just joined in to learn, to invest it, to manage my own funds. Yeah, 27 years investing in unit trust already.
And sorry, Cannie, at what age you start investment in unit trust?
25 years old.
25 years old. Ladies and gentlemen, am I talking to anyone who are 25 years old now? All right. So investment is never too late or too early. Never too late or too early. Yeah. But what a key point I catch from Cannie here was she was in a corporate. Yeah, I am very sure out of the 200 over people and those who are locking in the FB, there can be a couple hundreds of you here tonight. If you are listening to this road to freedom, yeah, how many of you currently makan gaji under employment? How many of you possible the same positions like what Cannie was 15 years ago, wasn't happy and was not able to build that balance between work and family? All right. Now, if you have not able to make that choice tonight, perhaps it is the turning point. Right. Now, awesome sharing from Cannie as well as Hazim. Now, I would like to also ask you, yeah, how has this business bring you success? And tell us, what do you enjoy most in this career? That you stay 17 years, Hazim, you stay 15 years, Cannie. Yeah. So tell us that. Hazim, would you want to share with us?
Okay, the biggest success in doing unit trust is actually being able to manage a personal NAV of about 100 million and a group NAV of about 118 million, a total of 218 million, which is about a quarter billion fund size in total. The best part of it is like you get to manage investment planning for these clients, and the part which I like most about this career is I get to meet a lot of people out there, whether technically they are my colleagues or even people who I do not know before, but they came to me to ask for guidance on how to manage their portfolios. And meeting new people is about making friends and making life more happier for each one of us, meeting a lot of people. And from there, I get to help them with a lot of things, whether they are my investors or even my advisors. I get to train them up if they are my advisors, and if they are investors, I would meet them up often to manage their portfolio. I got an experience where I manage my client's portfolio, and this client is a very happy client. So I meet him up, and technically after seeing the portfolio, he wants to join the business. And technically currently he's one of the top advisors in Manulife. So I'm very happy with my success here, and technically I would like to expand the success to everyone here, to all the people who are interested to be successful in this industry. All right, thank you, Annie.
I want to chip in here. Hazim, a great colleague, a great leader. Sometimes during midnight, so he will call me, speaking to me about investment strategy, speaking to me about how much wealth he has created for some of his top clients. And we brainstorm about market, we discuss about strategies. So, Hazim, no wonder you have a big asset under management for yourself and your team. I know we can see your passion in this.
Yep, thank you.
Good job.
Well, definitely, yeah. You imagine half a $250,000 of portfolio under your management, yeah. Isn't that awesome? Yeah. I want you to think through, out of that $250,000 under management from Hazim, how much of that overriding got into his pocket. Yeah, think about it. All right. Now, there's one thing that Hazim has mentioned to us. Now, our market value. Yeah, people says our market value. It is our network, our connections. Yeah, and that is what Hazim loves so much about the job, is because he's able to grow his network and add value to these people when it comes to financial planning. All right. Now, beautiful job. Now, Cannie, tell us again. All right, tell us, how has this big business bring you success? And tell us, what do you enjoy most in this career that you've been staying here for 15 years?
I think I'm very glad that I found this business, because, this business allows me to have the best of both worlds, family and business, and to achieve the time freedom and financial freedom. Yeah, you know what? The longer I stay in this business, right, the more I appreciate this business. And the longer I stay, the stronger desire of me not to retire. My friends here maybe would think, why you don't want to retire, Well, because I truly, truly enjoy what I'm doing. And when you love what you do, you will never work a day. So that's how I feel about it. And I also believe that, I think just now Hazim talked about relationship, about meeting people, right? There's also one thing that when I wanted to join this, there's one thing that's holding me back. Maybe some of you have this thinking too, is, well, am I going to lose some friends or not because I'm in this business? But you know what? I actually have got so many more friends. Like, my investors have become my very, very good friends, very, very close friends. This is what I term success, because, I'm here not just to make money for myself, but helping my clients making more money. So that's how I term success. Yeah.
Well, Cannie, I tell you what, I love to be your friends if you help me to grow my money. Yeah, I don't want you just be my advisor. Yeah, I want you to be my friends. Well, ladies and gentlemen, think through it. Yeah, if you're able to add value to your friends, to your network, using the platform offered by Manulife, you are actually rising your own value. Right. Now, I also would like to ask Zihin, as a head of retail wealth distributions. Now, if people are interested to join this business, perhaps that they may not have financial background, or they may not have sales background, can you just tell us what support programs or system that Manulife will put in place to help these people?
Sure. If you have noticed our corporate video just now, we are multinational company. And for that, we offer very unique product. They are products that you can't find in Malaysia, but you get it in Manulife Investment Management Malaysia. Just to quote you an example, India is a huge market, right? So India is one of the leading countries in the world's GDP right now. And we manage India equity over the last decade or so. In Malaysia, you can get it from us. Another example, people like to invest in real estate. And we have a Sharia compliant global real estate investment trust solution. You know what that means? That means you are no longer just investing in Malaysian's property. You know, it's good to have your shop house, bungalows, somewhere in Malaysia, but we are talking about the world properties, the world industrial park, shopping malls, logistic and warehouse, the tower corps, the data centers, retirement homes. So we are speaking about billions of exposures and thousands of units of big properties and buildings. So that is what we have in terms of product. But more importantly, I think for you, before considering whether what we have to offer for you, I guess you are also thinking about, is this an industry worth your time, worth your effort? So I want to show you, all right, this industry has been growing over the last decade, 2 decades, you name it. So, you know, I'm not sure how many of us here can remember 2008 was a global financial crisis. It was subprime, all right? It was a bubble burst from the US mortgage. And if you look at even with the crisis, 2010 onwards, all the way that we went through many major world events like the recent pandemic, this industry is growing. So we are managing our clients' money, our advisors are growing their wealth. You know, the industry is growing in this graph, 137%. So I want to quote what Cannie has said just now about being employer or employee, you know, no bonus, low increment, you know, this will be your growth. If you perform average with the market growth, that means you'll be growing at 137% higher, be it revenue, income, you name it. And other than the industry, I bet you also want to know about the opportunities. All right. So the opportunities are fairly obvious because we are at low interest rate environment right now. And if I just show you how much money, you know, individuals' savings and deposits in the banking system as at the end of last year, that amounts to 300 billion. The 300 billion depositors are coming to us and say, do you have an investment tool or an alternative to get higher return than the low fixed deposit rate? Because the low fixed deposit rate can't even beat inflation. So I show you the industry, I show you the opportunity, I speak to you about product. We are a 100 years company. We have been in Asia for a long time. We are good at giving trainings and developments. And that's why we have got many successful leaders and advisors with us. Other than the product, we have one more secret tools for all our advisors. We call it Manulife iFunds. So it is a digital tool that we launched during the pandemic. During the pandemic, we can't see face-to-face for protection and safety. However, Manulife iFunds is able to onboard customers online. So it is about e-commerce, it's about online platform, it's about straight-through processing. And not only that, Manulife iFunds is a tool that helps you grow your business. because there are a lot of financial calculators, there are a lot of data in that system, and we are giving that to you to support your business. My one last example. So we have a function in that digital tool, and that function is called what if analysis. So you can do all your financial number crunching. If you have invested in India over the last 10 years, what will be the return today? If you have invested in Malaysian bonds and Malaysian equities, and you do it consistently every month in the real life situations, what if you have done it? What is the return? So we have got many functions to support advisor. I'm just giving you a tip of the iceberg. Thank you.
All right. You know what, Zihao? You are telling us the Manulife have created the platform, the digital platform that help the advisors work in style, yeah.
Yes.
All you got to do is just move around with your tablet, with your notebook, because the platform for the advisor as well as the customers are both digitalized. Am I right?
Paperless, high accuracy, use your gadgets, tablets, computer, handphones, all right, you can do your business.
And
Right.
that's
Yeah.
why we love this business as well, because we can actually do business without stepping out of the house.
And as housewife are ready for this as well? Is it easy for them to adapt? I mean, if they are
Yes.
housewife?
Very user-friendly. It is.
Right. Now, seriously, guys, today, no matter what we do, we can't disconnect ourselves with technology. All right. But the beauty things about Manulife, they have created this platform digitalized both for the advisor as well as investor, the public. And that makes your job so much easier. Yeah, isn't that awesome? Now, see how there is this question from the box here. Somebody asked, is this something that retirees can do to be an advisor? Is it suitable for them to be an advisor as a retiree?
Yes, actually, I want to quote what Hazim has said just now. It's a business of network. So, if you are, slightly elderly, going into retirement, but not necessarily old, all right? Old is just a number. You may be young, but you are going into retirement mode. That could be the case. But you have the network. So far that you have a good network, you are you will be well trained by our system. You'll be well supported by our products. You'll be well equipped with our digital platform, so that you can easily, get into this business because you have the network. We have all the facilities for you. So thanks for that questions. Age doesn't matter. We have many real cases. All right.
Ziha, would you want to quote us some elderly advisor in Manulife? Averagely, how old are these people?
Okay, I didn't have average age of our advisor, but
what about the elders?
okay, but I want to mention one thing. If you look at our website, look at some of our award-winning advisor, you will see some of the advisors with wisdom. How do I know they have a lot of wisdom? Because of the gray hair, the look, they are this elderly advisor with a lot of experience and wisdom. And that's why they are being published on our website, because they win awards from us. They must have done something good with the business. So it's never too late to start, but it's always good to start early.
All right, isn't that awesome? Yeah, but what impressed me also, Ziha, when you shared that 300 billions, yeah? And don't forget billions at the back, there are 9 zeros, 300 billions of money, enjoying just about 1 to 2% return a year. I thought that is crazy. because of the inflations and 1 to 2% memang tak cukup, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that memang tak cukup. But if you are one of them contributed this money into the bank of 300 billion, ladies and gentlemen, I think it is never too late to be an advisor and learn yourself how to manage your own fund using the platform in Manulife. And there is a choice of going out from the country to, like what Ziha has mentioned, there are lots of choices of fund out of the country. Right, there is this one good question that somebody asked here, says that if I am not good with figures, can I be a financial advisor? So, Cik Hazim, would you want to share your experience? If I'm not good with numbers.
You can always do it freely. I mean, you don't really need to be good in figures. What's important is you have the passion to upgrade yourself and continuously learn and expand your knowledge. So if you have that kind of element in you, so I think you can definitely do well. Okay, it's not about the number crunching ability of yours, but it's about the passion and how you would like to proceed and expand your life and make sure that you can become someone very successful. That's very important.
You don't need algebra, you don't need all this pi to do well in this business. Yeah.
What about Ziha?
Our business has been fairly automated when it comes to calculation and on the day-to-day operations. Definitely. You know what we talk about? We speak to colleagues about how much asset under management are we managing and how much growth have we been able to help our clients, how much return, and maybe what are the risks. So maybe just to give you an example, the China market has gone up maybe 2 or 5% over the last 1 month, whereas US market, over the last 1 week or two, it has came down by maybe close to in between 5 to 10% just over the last 1 or 2 weeks. That is what we normally speak about: returns, about opportunities, about wealth management. Simple figures, and it's all automated. You don't need to be a mathematician or a genius with numbers.
Right. Am I right, Zihao? There's also enough trainings and model programs that Manulife had put in place to help the advisor familiarize with the product and the system. Is that right?
Yes, just now I mentioned about Manulife iFunds, but you are right. No one is born to know what is Manulife iFunds. So we have a dedicated training and development department that coach, that guide, that train our new advisor, rookies, or assisting experienced advisor from low base to high base achievement. So count on us. It is a little bit like, if I give you an analogy, if you are going into a franchise business of fast food, if you are thinking about, are you a good chef? Do you know how to make a burger, make some franchise? Worry not. The system is there to support you. Just follow the system. You will be successful.
All right. I guess the head of retail here is very confident to help you to be successful here in Manulife. Right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have these questions come from the audience, and I would like to channel these questions to Cannie, because prior joining Manulife, I understand, Cannie, you held a very high positions under employment, and you've been traveling places and places. So this question is so relevant to you. Someone says, I have a cushy job as at a leading company, I would say, but I am scared to leave this stable job. Any advice?
I think I could understand, how you feel about it. It actually took me quite a while to leave, the employment market. But I think very important is you need to you must have the courage to step out from there. I was fearful too. But once I get out from that race, well, I didn't want to turn back anymore. I really didn't want to turn back anymore. The rewards of the income that I can earn here, the kind of time that I have, and the friendship that I can get from here is way beyond my imaginations. So take the first step. Anyway, what is the worst thing? What is the worst thing if you step out, you try this and it didn't work out? What is the worst thing?
And what is that best thing?
Yeah, the best.
I know the best is a lot. You're gonna tell. What is that best thing?
The best thing is you're going to enjoy the life and live the life that you really desire. I mean, I'm not here talking about you have to make lots of money to enjoy your life. Well, money is everything. Money is not everything, right? There are many things that's more than money. What I'm saying is to have the freedom of choice. I just loved it because like right now, I can choose to buy a bag that's 10,000 ringgit. I can also choose to buy a bag that's 50 ringgit. It is really up to me. So what I really love about this business is the freedom of choice, the freedom of time, and the time freedom, and also the financial freedom. So that's
All right.
That's what you
Now,
probably would like to step up and do that.
Would they, Kenny, would they able to join as advisor in a part-time basis?
Oh, yes. In fact, myself, actually myself, when I joined this, I didn't mean to do this business for long term. It's just because I left the previous job and I just want to learn something about, managing my own money. So with that mindset of doing part-time, of course, I get part-time income. But from there, I see the business, in 2 years, I actually saw the business, I see there's so much opportunity in this business. Then I went a bit more aggressive and I'm still aggressive. And I can see that this is a business. This is not a salesman. It's not a salesperson job. It is a business. And I know that if the more effort I put in, the more rewards I get. Yeah. And yes, 15 years in this business, I think I have achieved my financial freedom, just that I just didn't want to retire from here because I enjoy doing what I'm doing.
And I bet you are too young to retire, all right? You're too young. All right. Now, I have answered this question. Somebody asked, can they join part-time? Yes, you can join part-time. And somebody asked that if they are just a Grab driver, can they join this industry as well? Is that all right to join if they're Grab driver? Ziha, would you able to answer us these questions?
Okay, thanks.
Zihao, why
Yes.
not you just tell us what is that qualifications or certifications required to join this industry? Yeah.
Sure. All right. That's a good one. The minimum requirement, tell me your birthday. How young or how old you are, because we are a highly regulated industry. The minimum age is 21. And the minimum requirement is SPM with 3 credits. And you need to sit for the exam. I will describe the exam as not difficult because people that I know, the moment they study, they go for our tutorial class, they will pass. And that is the whole process of you joining the industry. So if you are asking from a grad perspective, there's no difference. You have a minimum age, you have a minimum examinations, and here you go. You meet a lot of people, you build rapport with a lot of people, you have guidance from leaders in Manulife. I think you'll be successful.
All right. So just a minimum of 21 years old. Am I right?
Yes.
And they will have to sit for the examinations. Am I right?
Yes.
All right. And that examination is where they got that license to this multi-million industry.
Yes.
All right. Now, while I'm having 246 of you and some couple hundreds in the FB, ladies and gentlemen, if you are keen to find out how to join this multi-million industry and you want to be like Hazim as well as Cannie, ladies and gentlemen, all you got to do is take a look at this QR code. All right. Now, let's show this QR code to our audience tonight. Now, to join this multi-million industry, ladies and gentlemen, your investment supposedly is 238 ringgit sahaja. Tetapi, with the generosity of Manulife and the subsidy, tonight, I'm talking about tonight. I'm talking about now. Yeah, if you just scan this QR code, put in your name and your details. There's no payment yet. Just put in your name and detail in this QR code. You only pay or you only invest with. You only come to this business with only 100 ringgit subsidized fees. Yeah, grab it now. So scan it and answer those questions. Now, those in Zoom and those in Facebook, please do it now. Now, right, I would like to move on to the next questions. Yeah, it sounds interesting. Somebody asked, where is Manulife offices and whether the participants, I would say here, the advisors, whether they have to go to office and where are these offices located? Are they in KL or PJ? All right. Now, would any one of you want to share this?
Okay. This is a investment rule. Rule number one is to grow your client's portfolio so that their investment with you, keep growing above standards, up to their expectations. Coming to office is important because that is where you want to learn, you want to get advice, or you want to perform certain manual transactions, which we don't quite encourage because we use digital platform. However, running this business in Malaysia, we have 17 branches for you to go in to make use of our facilities. So we have it in Central, Kuala Lumpur, Shah Alam, Kelang, you name it, Ipoh, Penang, Kota Baru, Melaka, Johor Bahru, Sarawak, we have 4 branches, and then in Sabah, we have 2 more branches. So, we welcome you to the office. However, most of the time, your leaders, when they organize activities, it may not be in the office. It may be out there on the field work, because that is the one that keep every one of us exciting, fire burning at your belly.
Right. So it seems like there is this flexibility of working at home. Am I right? Hazim, when was the last time you go to office?
I often go to office, but then again, it's up to you whether you want to go to office. During the lockdowns, normally I work from home, so technically, anywhere is your office.
Yeah.
Even if you go holidays or if you overseas outstation, you can always do your work because the office is in your laptop. Technically, what in the information you will access through laptop. So in a way,
Right.
should be fine.
Now,
Even your
this
phone
is
can do.
But
is
if
what
the question is about whether you need to clock in and clock out, what time, definitely no. All right, we impose discipline of your job, but not in this sense.
That's what we like, because we don't have to get stuck in the traffic jam. I used to say this, in the past, every morning I did meditations during traffic jam because you can't do much thing, right? So now my morning is actually greens because I will go for my morning, walk and exercise. So I think I also live healthier nowadays. And I have an office in Manulife, and very glad that company also give us an office because of the diamond status. But it's for my PA. So I hardly go to office. I prefer to work from my home office, and most of the time I go and see my clients. So it's really up to us, how you want to run your business. Yeah.
right. This is called work in style. Ada gaya tahu. Ada gaya. Bawa laptop, jalan kat mana, siapa jumpa mana, jumpa siapa, yang tu lah client tu you, yang tu lah office you, right? So this is how flexible. It just as Zihin has mentioned, they have digitized this platform for customers as well as the advisor. It make your job easier and in style. Now, I have this next question to Cannie, because I believe many who actually lock in at the moment are employees, yeah, or makan gaji. No worry, that was what Cannie did in the past. But Cannie, I want to ask you, what does it take to be a successful business owner like you?
I think first of all is the mindset first. The mindset is very important. If you come in this business like treat it as a part-time job, then you get part-time income. So the mindset is you have to put on the business entrepreneur hat, throw away your employee's hat and put on the business entrepreneur hat, and then you will own a business. In this business, right, in unit trust business, there are actually two paths, one personal and the other one is agency building. And I love building agency. I love building people. And the satisfaction from building people is, when you see the transformation in them. And I believe many of my Buffalo members are here. And when you talk to them and, when you know that they're doing so well, even some already told me, Cannie, I'm not good at mathematics. Can I join or not? Exactly. And some, they are retirees. And you know what? The person they recruit produce 20 millions in a year. So it's a network. Exactly, it's a network. Yes. Yeah. Did I answer your question?
Business. Sorry, Ziha, you want to add on?
Yeah. So, Cannie, you mentioned someone joined you and produced 20 million in the first year, right?
Yeah.
I know who you are referring to. Yeah. Yeah. Because we give awards
20 million in first year.
The first year. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Then what I want to say, she's actually recruited by a retiree, a business partner in my team who is a retiree, who was an ex-banker. So yeah, why not? So if you want to build a business, this is the business. First thing is mindset. You must treat it as a business. So you need to hire a PA. Yeah, I hire a PA at a very early stage. And then also you need to put your time to serve, your people. I mean, the team members, give the time to them, to coach them and, serve your clients. So, and also know your inventory. Okay, as a business owner, right? You must know your figure. What is your cash flow and everything? All this, you still need to learn how to become a business owner. You need that.
Sorry for interruption. I also remember, Hazim, you had a new rookie 2 or 3 years back. Yeah. And I remember I give awards to him as well. He is an employee, if I can remember, right?
Yes.
And he joined you part-time, even till today. But he won for the year, the best rookie award. He's making a big time. And he's still very active with you.
Yes. Currently his PNAV is more than 20 million. I think about 25 million at this point in time. He joined in 2018, so that was for about 4 years. 4 years ago.
I remember a gentleman, with very few words, kind of introvert, part-timer, has a full-time job, and being very successful with Hazim.
Yes. Definitely.
Well, it looks like people with different walks of background, as long as they're 21 years old and pass that examinations, they're qualified to come into this multi-million industry. Am I right?
Yep. Definitely.
Yes.
All right. Now, there are some questions here. Then I thought this question is interesting. They says, why should I consider these professions? Why is this career rewarding? Right? Now, Ziha, from company perspective, would you want to tell us why? There are so many options, but why should I pick this as my profession, and what are those rewards?
We have seen many successes and many reasons for you to consider, but I want to go straight to monetary, and then I will speak beyond monetary. In terms of monetary rewards, when you have an investor invest with you, the moment the money is given to you, a contract is done, you earn your commissions. All right, you earn your commissions, and following that, there is a career benefit, meaning as long as this pot of money, let's say 100,000 or 1,000,000, stays with you, all right, and stay invested, you get a career benefit. If this money stays with you over the next 30 years, you make this career benefit for the next 30 years. So we call it career benefit. It's recurring. We pay you on a monthly basis. So even if there are times that you go into what we call a low mode, all right, you just want to hibernate for a while, it doesn't matter, because you still continue to enjoy career benefit. And if you manage to grow that 100,000, my example, to 200,000, to 500,000 over the years, likewise, you enjoy a higher career benefits. All right, so that is if you clinch an investment deal. And if you are a leader, you recruit and develop your downline. You override what they are earning because you are the leader, you put in effort, you coach them, you guide them. And for the business that they are generating, you have an overriding over their commissions and their career benefit. Part of it goes to your career benefits. So, you know, this is the key thing about why so many advisors in Manulife are successful. And if I quote what Cannie said, the longer she stays here, the longer she doesn't want to retire. I think she's referring partly to the environment, to the industry, but also, you know, the career benefit, because the money keeps growing, just like what Hazim was saying. He's a double diamond, 100 million. So he got career benefit on 100 million. And then his downline, another 100 over million. So he has got career benefit for another 100 over million. And this is life. You know, this can be infinity, right? It can be unlimited. It can be that as long as the money stays with you, you get career benefits.
Well, see how you've been showering us with a lot of numbers, right? Now, I would like to ask Cik Hazim. Yeah, I know Cik Hazim, you've been enjoying a large net asset value under your portfolio. Would you able to share with us what actually so rewarding that you stay in this business?
Okay, for me, the most interesting part of it is you have the flexibility of working, and technically the best part of it is traveling, not travel for work, but travel for the sake of holiday. We want to go for holidays, right? So technically in Manulife you have at least two paid for vacations which they provide you with.
At least, is it?
Yeah,
Not maximum two. At least
Yeah,
two.
at least two.
So, tapi bukan cuti-cuti Malaysia kan? Cuti-cuti luar negara kan?
Yeah.
Okay, so at least two, huh? Okay, tell us more, please. Tell us
the
more.
best part of going for holidays is all paid for. So, and the treatment, you get the best treatment for each holiday, and then apart from that, you get to do you get to enjoy your holiday very much. For me, going holidays is like I like to go to places where it's UNESCO heritage sites. So apart from going to Manulife holidays, I extend and go to these areas which I like to visit most. Okay, and we've been enjoying all the trips before until 2019. We've been going to Switzerland, New Zealand. We've been going everywhere. Okay, but in 2020, 2021, and 2022, we do not get that benefit of going. But okay lah, you feel a little bit sad like cannot go, right? But the company is baik hati lah, so they give us some reward lah for compensation, not a simple token, but they give us some compensation for not going overseas, and the amount can be huge, I think even up to 6-figure income for not going overseas for these years. Okay.
All right. And do you have any good income chart to share with us?
Uh, okay, I do.
Okay,
So
I eager to see. Okay, any one of you interested to see what kind of income you can expect becoming an
a
advisor?
simulation is a
Okay,
simulation.
all right.
Okay, all right.
Hazim is very humble. So I want to tell everyone that I paid him 100 over 1,000 for not going on the trip last year.
Yeah.
Jangan beritahu lah, Zihao. Okay. All right.
Because
Okay.
Cannie is the same 100 over 1,000.
Yeah. Okay. Simulation from there, you can see from PNAV of 50 million to PNAV of 100 million. The growth is about 107% within technically around 10 years of doing business. Okay. And it can reach to about 1.1 million for a year, which is pandemic year. Okay. Any questions?
Wow. Well, no questions. It's just very, very impressive.
Right.
Okay. Now, so beautiful. Thank you so much, Hazim, for that sharing. Now, if
Alright.
you take a look of that last 10 years, Hazim income is always on the good uptrend. All right. And the lowest is like 400 over 1,000 a year. Oh my God. Now, so interesting. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have pretty much come to the end of the session. So before we end the sessions, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to ask our panelists, would you want to have your last words to our audience who lock into today's sessions? So can I hear from Cannie first? What is your last word of advice to our audience tonight?
I think time is not here to wait for us. There are a lot of things that if you miss it, you miss it. So I want to share something with you all. In 2019, it was a very significant year for me and my family. It was my eldest daughter, Corinne's 21st birthday, and also her graduations. She's studying in Melbourne. And we didn't plan to visit her on her birthday because, you know, we were going to go there and attend her graduations. But towards very near towards her birthday, you know, I have this strong feeling that, you know, I wanted to be there for her 21st birthday. I just don't know why. 21st birthday is a very big thing to me. I'm not sure about the parents here. Do you think that 21st birthday is a very big thing to us as parents? So you know what? A week before her birthday, we decided to go and give her a surprise birthday party. So we bought 3 tickets, me, my husband, and my daughter, and we reached there a day before her birthday. And, you know, it was a surprise. So I said, how am I going to surprise her? So I dressed differently and I was wearing a mask to cover my face. And here I just want to show you the snippet of the surprise video.
Right, turn on your volume so you can hear this, you can listen to this video. All right, so this is the road to freedom, and this is what Cannie can do for her loved one, 21 years old birthday. Cannie, just quickly before we end the sessions, can you just tell us how much did you spend on her 21st birthday?
53,000 because we actually spent about 35 days with her in Melbourne and New Zealand. And
awesome, 53,000 only. All right. Congratulations. Congratulations.
I was like thinking, wow, did we overspend on the holidays? But you know what? That was end of 2019. And you all know what happened in 2020 and 2021 and now. So I think there was a good decision and to spend the money. It's really worth every cent of it.
No, Cannie, I want to stop you here because I remember 2019, we traveled to Dubai together. And to surprise your husband that time, you actually organized a surprise birthday party for him by booking a yacht. And you
Yeah.
invited your members there.
Yeah, that was coincide with the company Dubai trip. So it's also my husband's 50 years. So that's why actually 2019 was a very it's a very, very significant year for us. I hired that, and it was a true surprise. Also, even to my Buffalo members, they didn't know this. So I hired a coach, pick them up from Arrow Cafe, and then we went to board on and then we cruised around, in Dubai. It was very memorable.
How nice. When she tell the story, you can actually feel it from her expressions. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is what Cannie has enjoyed: the freedom in financial, the freedom of choice. Yeah. So it is your choice now to make that decisions tonight. Now, before we end again, I would like to ask you, Hazim, do you have any last advice to our audience tonight?
Just reach for the stars. When you do something that you like, when you're passionate about something, definitely go for it. Because in this lifetime, we need to make sure that we enjoy what we do and we're passionate about our career. So technically, if you see this as an opportunity, grab the chance. Do not miss the boat. And the best part, if you get the residual income is the most important part. If you look through the lockdowns and the situation that we faced before, if you have a career benefit, you will definitely be okay, and technically you will still work and enjoy life as much as you can. Just be happy,
All right.
enjoy the moment, and make sure you reach for the stars. Okay.
Thank
All
you
right.
so much, Hazim. And Zihao, your last advice for all of us tonight.
I have about, I work with about 2,000 over advisor in Manulife. Whenever we chit chat, and if I ask them a questions of why do you join this industry or why do you join Manulife, any regrets, the conversations will lead to tears, some tearful conversations, because everyone has got a reason, maybe a humble beginning. And when they look back, it was some hard work, but real success. So we are in the business of helping financial goals of our clients. We are their wealth manager. By doing that, we are actually doing it for ourselves, for our children as well. So we teach the children how to invest, how to look at the market, how to be thrifty, for that manner. And not only that, I think over the last 2 years, during MCO 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, our industry, because we are in capital market, we are defined as essential service providers. So we continue to operate. We continue to grow their wealth, our clients' wealth.
Yes.
And all of those is in your hand today. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Hazim, Cannie, and Zihao. And before all our guests, before you leave, never forget to get into this multi-million industry. Your investment is not $238 because it's been sponsored by Manulife. Your investment is only $100 if you scan this QR code. Now, if those who don't have that phone to scan the QR code, click to the link on the chat box, or those who are watching on FB, click to the link on the comments, in the comments box. Click to those links, answer the questions, just a few informations needed. You will enjoy the subsidy to this multi-million dollars business. Now tonight we also have quite some questions that we are not able to answer because we only have 1 hour here. Now, don't worry if you have any questions, if you have any doubt, if you're not sure this and there, click on that QR code. Now, it's not a QR code to pay money, yeah? Click on the QR code, put in your contact, let us contact you, reach out to you, and you tell us if you have any questions that you wish to ask. All right? All right, now click on that code before we off the screen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, one of my mentors, Richard Branson, says, if somebody offers you an amazing opportunity, but you are not sure that you can do it, say yes. Then learn how to do it later. Furthermore, you are connecting with Manulife. It's the world-established company, and they are ready to support you. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time, for your evening with us. It's glad to have you. The next time if I see you, make sure I see you in Manulife Investment Management. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. And I pass the floor to Kze, the Star Media Corporations. Kze, would you want to take over?
Sure. Thank you so much, Annie, and thank you to our expert panelists, Hazim, Cannie, and Zihin. It was indeed such a fruitful and eye-opening session, and I believe our audience has learned a lot from the panelists and gained some valuable takeaways. Before we end, please help us complete the evaluation poll. It will appear on your screen right now if you're joining us on Zoom. And once again, thank you everyone for joining us tonight, and a big thank you to our partner, Manulife Investment Management Malaysia Berhad, for supporting and making this webinar possible. For those of you who'd like to watch tonight, to rewatch tonight's, you will be able to on our Facebook pages. Good night, everyone. Take care and stay safe.
Good night.